Okay, welcome back, creatures of the night, as we are joined once again by my good friend Randy Turco, the SummerSlam travel partner, as we get ready and finalizing SummerSlam travel plans. But that is 4 months away. We are right here at the end of April to bring you another gimmick match watch along. And there's nothing better than a double feature. And that's what we have in store for you today. We have in store for you a double feature of Edge. Yes, we are going over the Edge at ECW One Night Stand 2008, and then right to the SummerSlam as we enter Hell in a Cell. Now, I know that SummerSlam, I've talked about it before, one of my favorite matches. And I have not seen this match at One Night Stand since watching it live on pay-per-view. So this is going to be definitely a refresher for me. But before we get to that, before we jump right in, let's say hello to my guest, my very special guest, the man of the hour, Randy Turco. How are you doing?
Good, Steven. How are you? I'm glad to be back for another episode of the Gimmick Watch Along.
Right? It feels just like last month we set the Undertaker's birthday table with the Dudleys.
This is yes, it does feel like last month. So yeah, we said we were going to do the two Edge matches, so we're doing the Edge double. So are we edging today?
I think we are.
We're edging. Okay,
Yeah,
I
I
just
think.
wanted to be sure.
I mean, we are close to. I don't know how far I want to take that right now, but we are close to climax right here.
And you're right. The SummerSlam 2023 is coming this August, and we are going to be there. I am wearing my One Dead Man Show Undertaker shirt this month because this is the one that Alex got for me.
You're
And
amassing your prayer circle.
prayer circle, as Alex said, prayer circle for we get a One Dead Man Show in Detroit for the SummerSlam 2023. I mean, I'm going for SummerSlam because it'll be a fun show just to go to, right? But
Sure.
the main reason I'm going is to meet you guys in person and be able to record some stuff. It'll be fun. And then B, meet the Undertaker at this One Dead Man Show. And then SummerSlam's just kind of a throwaway. It's just a throw-in. It's just a bonus, you
And you're
know?
talking about going to these vintage toy shops and figure
Yeah,
hunting. I mean, do we even need the SummerSlam at this point?
right. My wife said this. It's funny because SummerSlam's the thing that makes it all happen. It's the straw that stirs the drink. But really, it's probably ranked last out of everything that we're doing.
Probably.
Right.
Probably
But,
so.
but like you said, SummerSlam 2023 is 4 months away. We got the whole summer, and for right now, we are taking that time traveling motorcycle, or I guess hearse, as Alex would say. We're going back to 2008, the SummerSlam 2008
Yeah,
first.
we're in the hearse, not the motorcycle area.
Yes. Yeah, and I don't think I've seen One Night Stand since it was live either, to be honest with you, because I can't think of a time I've ever sat down on the couch and was like, you know what I ought to do? Turn
I
on
need
One Night
One Night
Stand.
Stand
Right, right,
2008
right,
with
right.
such classics as Shawn Michaels versus Batista and Jeff Hardy versus Umaga.
And this was when One Night Stand started in 2005. I think it
Yeah.
was pretty like groundbreaking. It was like an ECW reunion show 4 or 5 years after the company folded. But I think by 2008, this is kind of a WWE, almost like when WWE overran ECW on Sci-Fi. Remember the WWE version of that?
Was there even an ECW person on this card? That's the question.
Right, right. It was very watered down, and I think this is the last one. I think Extreme Rules takes
Yeah.
over after this show, so this is the last One Night Stand. So, yeah, man, Taker beat Edge at WrestleMania that year, and now they're going into to the summer with this very funny feud where Edge defended against, or I'm sorry, Undertaker defended against Edge at Backlash, beat
Mhm.
him with the Hell's Gate, and Vicky says that's illegal. Can't use the Go-Go Plata, that's illegal. So she vacates the title, and they fight for it at Judgment Day, and the
Yep.
Undertaker wins by countout. And Vicky again says, wait a minute, you can't win a title by countout. So now we have to go to One Night Stand, and you have to win a title by pinfall or submission. That's how you win, not countout, Stephen. So let's go to TLC. Let's go to a TLC match where you effectively don't pin them and you don't have them submit at this in the TLC match. You
Brilliant.
climb the ladder instead. So here we are at the TLC match.
Brilliant. And you mentioned Extreme Rules does take over the next year because the writing's on the wall here on the ring apron, as it just says Extreme Rules. No mention of One Night Stand or anything.
Right. Spoilers. Yeah.
Spoilers. But is Vicky correct though? Can a vacated championship change hands? I think she's just being a little bit biased there.
I think so. It reminds me of Steven Regal's Duchess of Queensberry match at
Mm,
Backlash 2001, where the rules were changing on the fly.
yes, you're making them up as you go.
Yes, absolutely. And if Undertaker loses this match, extra stipulation, if he doesn't win the championship, he is out of the WWE.
That's
F
right.
E.
He is out of the WWE. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if people abided by such rules?
Right? Like I mean, you'd have a Hall of Fame career, but that would be, I'll think of all the matches we wouldn't have gotten.
Only 18 years compared to 30.
Right. We wouldn't have got the Shawn Michaels matches. We wouldn't have got, well, the streak would have been together. I guess that's positive.
16 and 0. Yeah, that's how it would have ended. Can you imagine that?
No way.
Uh, okay. Well, we are queued up at 2 hours, 20 minutes, 0 seconds on season 4, episode 1 of One Night Stand 2008. Are you ready?
You know, what's funny. I don't know how you found this, Steven, but like I had to go, I could not find One Night Stand Peacock is so organized. It's just
Oh,
it's
it's so
organized so
organized.
well.
Yeah.
And so I could not find it under, you go to WWE, in ring, legacy pay-per-views, not there. I'm like,
No.
where the hell is this? And where it was, if you're looking for it, anybody, I found it. I had to go to WWE ECW,
Ooh.
then go to pay-per-view, and then it was listed. It's listed there as if this again has anything to do with ECW, but here we are.
I used my handy dandy search bar and
Oh my
searched
gosh.
One Night Stand, and then it comes up ECW One Night Stand. I'm like, I don't think this is right.
Well, that's cheat. If you're gonna use a search bar, that's cheating. That's hacker stuff right there.
I mean, not giving away all my secrets.
Right, right.
So you ready?
Always ready. Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. So as you are joined by Elite Series 1 Undertaker with his World Heavyweight Championship, let us count down. 3, 2, 1, play.
Right at the bell. And this match is special because the TLC's mostly Edge's forte, right? Edge has home field advantage here. Undertaker, we usually do a lot of casket or Hell in a Cell matches where it's kind of the Undertaker's domain, and this is all Edge here.
Yeah, it is all Edge.
Mick Foley is also doing his, you can't hardly hear him because I have it on very low, but Mick Foley's also doing his cup of coffee with commentary. He could not stand Vince McMahon in his ear all night, and he lasted about, I don't even know, 6 weeks maybe, and he was done with that.
His cup of coffee.
Yeah.
So, have you gotten your championship showdown 2-pack yet?
No, I was so angry. That's why I'm displaying my, like you said, Mattel Series 1 here with the big gold belt I got from Rey Mysterio, Legend 17.
Oh, you can't wait
series.
to swap that out.
And I don't have the Undertaker plate yet, with apparently the ruby red big gold belt that he had all the time, apparently.
Yes, all the time. Just like how he never hits the old school
Right.
until you're watching it.
I'm like the worst fan ever.
Literally.
But no, it comes tomorrow. So it's so funny because FedEx is usually pretty spot on with their estimates, and FedEx said Tuesday, and then it said tomorrow.
Oh,
But it still says New Jersey. So I'm like, how's it getting from New Jersey to Minnesota by tomorrow? But we're gonna find out.
yes, we are gonna find out.
How about you? Did it get to Florida yet?
No, Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I know. I can't wait to see it.
You can't, it's the website for Ringside says early May for the championship showdown. You can't get any more early May than April. Right? That's fast.
I mean, really, you can't get any earlier. You can't get earlier than May than April.
Right. It's still gonna be April tomorrow, and here it is, allegedly.
Undertaker going right for a ladder first.
Yeah, they don't waste a lot of times. Well, this is their fifth pay-per-view or fourth pay-per-view match, fourth pay-per-view match. They have I mean, this is almost a year-long feud, so
Yeah.
they don't waste a lot of time getting to the toys. I mean, we've kind of done everything else.
Yeah. It's fifth if you count Armageddon.
Oh, okay. Well, Edge is setting up a table on top of a table here outside of the ring by the entryway, and I think Undertaker will eventually set up another pair.
Those will
Not
come in handy, I'm sure, near the end.
right, not before he uses the ladder as a weapon here.
Oh.
I enjoy the Extreme Rules road, like the construction road sign that they had at the
I
entrance for this.
I do enjoy that. I miss old pay-per-view stages like this.
Yeah, when I was at No Way Out 2002 in
Ooh.
Milwaukee for the NWO's return, they had the semi trucks. I thought that was really cool. They had like the truck trailers on there,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
they used the
And
semi trucks as the Titantron. They just projected onto it. I thought that was really neat.
that is really neat. And you had that big like caution, no way out sign.
Right. And here's Taker setting up his two tables on top of each other, sitting right next to Edge's two tables that he previously set up. So, like you said, I smell an ending spot.
Yeah, I smell a spot. Now, no spoilers. We don't know who's going through it.
Right. Well, we talked about Undertaker. You know, typically in Undertaker's matches, like the Hell in the Cell, the Buried Alive, where you're like, "There's no way the Undertaker can lose this." He almost always loses those, right? And
Almost
so
always.
this is Edge's match, so maybe Edge will be the one who loses this. We'll see.
I mean, you can't have Undertaker's career end here
At
and a B pay-per-view.
at One Night Stand in San Diego, why not?
Well, Charles Robinson is the referee, so anything's possible.
Oh, he is the referee. Okay. It's like we got Jimmy Corderas on the
Oh,
outside too.
wow,
We got a
and Jimmy
couple of them.
Corderas.
Well, they got Corderas out there because he's so familiar with these guys. He refereed WrestleMania 24, right? So
Yeah, he
that's what it's
did.
all about. Yeah. Looks like Edge is going to be the first one to climb a ladder to go for the belt. Again, Vicky wanted somebody to win it by pinfall or submission, so they're
So
gonna do
it's only natural that you just grab it down.
right. Undertaker easily stopped him there.
I like the light projection coming down to highlight the title belt.
Yes.
God making once his presence known from Backlash.
Yeah, Backlash. What was that? Oh six. Backlash 06. Yeah.
I think 06.
I mean, he's undefeated, right?
He is.
It's the new streak.
God.
Literally God.
Literally God.
Edge here is, I mean, obviously he's 15 years younger, but Edge, I think his body, Edge looks better now, right? At like 50.
Yeah, Edge does look better now.
Than he does. I mean, he doesn't look terrible here, but he looks like he's been in the Girl Scout cookies a little bit compared to now.
The Girl Scout cookies.
Right.
Yeah, it amazes me. His body transformation when he was from here to now, it's amazing.
Right. I mean, Edge was never a huge body guy, but I think when you're 50, you got to be in shape if you want to keep doing this and you start taking it a little more serious. Yeah.
You would think it'd be the other way around.
Right. Right. Undertaker got control by throwing Edge into a ladder that is being suspended from the top turnbuckle. And we're bringing in another ladder. Steven, is TLC, refresh my memory, do you win TLC by climbing up and grabbing the belt, or is it like horse and when you play basketball out in the driveway and you just have to use a T and an L and a C first before the other guy to win it?
I mean, that's how I always thought it would be.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, you have to use at least all three weapons.
Yeah. Taker's got at least an L there. I saw him use the ladder.
And Undertaker doesn't need a tall ladder. I mean, Undertaker can make do with a shorter ladder because he's got that good reach.
Right. Well, he could use the Hornswoggle ladder and be okay. He's 6'10". Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody fell off the ladder. We are now 7 minutes into the match and it's a draw. Everybody's on the floor.
well, it's better than falling off the wagon.
Right. There's a lot of ladders in there. There's 1, 2, 3 ladders in the ring right now.
And
They
then a
think they say that spiders outnumber people, so if spiders ever wanted to team up, they could take over the earth. I've read that before.
wow,
There's
that's
more ladders in the ring than wrestlers right now. They could take over this match if they wanted to, if
that
they have
is
the intelligence.
that is nightmare fuel. Thank you.
Right. Only bringing you the best factoids here in our monthly watch along.
Yes, just remember that, folks. If spiders want to rise up and take over the world, they can.
They outnumber us. Yes,
We just need a good exterminator.
we do. I have not. I've watched Arachnoph. I'm a big horror movie guy, as you know. I tweet about it all the time.
You are?
Yes, perhaps you've heard this, and you see all my movies
Uh,
behind me, right there. But arachnophobia. One like I think that movie was made in 90 or 91. I have seen that one time, and that's all I need to see one time.
no, I'm guessing it's about a giant spider.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hmm.
John Goodman fights a bunch of
John Goodman.
John Goodman and
Oh.
yeah, and Jeff Daniels. They fight some African spiders, and it's a horror comedy. It's not even scary. It's just it just makes me itch. Nope, 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 nope.
It just makes me itch.
Oh, it also makes me itch when the Undertaker has Edge on the apron, the hardest part of the ring.
You know where this is going.
Might be doing some of our greatest hits here. He's already hit him with a chair. So Taker, by the way, in your horse update, he's got an L and a C.
Yes.
Oh, and there's Edge. So Edge, maybe the first person ever to counter the Undertaker's apron leg drop. He grabbed a chair and covered himself with it, kind of like a blanket. And Undertaker got all chair with his leg. That was a pretty neat move.
All cheer, no edge.
Right. You just got Nancy Kerrigan.
You just got Nancy Kerrigan.
Got a chair to the back
It's
of the
it's becoming very dated reference.
right, right.
If anybody's listening born after 2000, I'm sorry for that if you don't get
Right.
that reference.
You're gonna be like, who's Nancy Kerrigan? What's Arachnophobia the movie? This is all dumb.
Yes, literally. Who the hell is John Goodman?
So Edge has the really long ladder set up. It's kind of a bridge between the barricade wall and the ring.
Ugh, but at low blow, it gets you every time.
Yeah, Undertaker had control. Looks like he was gonna maybe last ride powerbomb him onto the ladder.
Yeah.
And a low blow. Which no matter how much time goes by, I still hear like, No Mercy when somebody got the low blow, it dinged. I always still hear ding. Yeah. At least the chair shots so far have been to the back. That's been nice. Oh, until right there. Never mind. I retract my statement. CTE chair shot. Sorry.
Oh, that left a welt.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt tomorrow. Michael Cole says he's closing in on winning 11 minutes into this match. I don't think
He's
so.
closing in on winning in 11 minutes into this match.
Right. He's out. He's not even inside the ring. He's outside the ring setting up a table. Nothing to do with getting the belt, but okay. Another table set up outside the ring. This is on the other side, though, by the announcers. Another chair shot. Oh, geez. Another CTE chair shot.
Oh. That connected.
Mm-hmm. Oof. And they show the replay. Oh.
Like, how can you even get up from that? That amazes me. I'd be knocked unconscious.
I would still be unconscious from 2008.
I would still be unconscious.
Taker's on a table. Edge is now on Mick Foley's announce table. And he does this snooka dive that I would do into the pool, maybe. And he puts Taker through the table. I think Edge has all three letters now, right? He's got a T, and he's got an L and a C.
Yes.
I think Edge wins.
Well, Edge just he can now climb the ladder to try and get the belt.
Now you've earned the right to climb the ladder. Got it.
Right
okay.
to climb the ladder.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Edge has brought yet another ladder into the ring. It's like 5 ladders that have been in the ring. So, Steven, top of your head, I mean, you may not know either. Do you know when did Undertaker switch to the red ruby big gold? Even like a month, year, ballpark. I have no idea. I've seen, ever since I've told you guys that this never happens, I've seen pictures of it all over Twitter now.
It's got to be 2000. It's got to be his 2009 reign.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, obviously, I guess that's true because the championship showdown comes with it, right? And that's supposed to be 09 with Batista. So I don't remember that at all. And I wasn't even a drinker, folks. I didn't even drink.
He wasn't even a drinker.
I don't know what happened.
I promise, no brain cells are dead.
Right. I feel like Towley from South Park. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I just don't know. Edge continues to attack Undertaker's legs, smashing it in between the 2 parts of the ladder with the chair, kind of giving it a leg concerto, if you will. He does not want the Undertaker to climb that ladder.
Undertaker is truly making Edge look good.
Right. He's giving him a lot of offense. He really is. Edge has done a lot of good. I remember probably around 05 thinking, is Edge ever going to make it big? Is he ever going to make that leap to be a guy? Not just intercontinental, not just tag team wrestler. And between, cashing in and having Lita there, and they did that live sex celebration. I mean, my eyes were peeled for that. We could do a watch along for that. I'd be in.
Sure.
But he did a lot of work between 05, late 05, like 06 or so to 08. He did a lot of work to make himself the guy. Oh my gosh, another CTE chair shot. Taker, no effort. There's a 4th one. No effort to put up his hands at all, which I appreciate his dedication to his art, not wanting to, be seen putting his hand up, but oof. Which Bruce Pritchard points that out. If you ever listen to his podcast, he says, if you were going to get hit with a chair in real life, what would you do? You'd put your hand up and try to block it. So that's not a botch, I don't think. That's just a real reaction to somebody swinging steel at you. So more people should put their hand up. Taker in position for a concerto here, and this could end the match. Oh, and Taker sits up and hits Edge in the groin.
I mean, turnabout's fair play.
Absolutely. Cup check on Edge. I enjoy the Taker will be champion sign in the audience, and I feel bad for that kid because he's got about 2 years to wait.
That ladder didn't break.
No, it looks like it's cracking a little, but I don't. Yeah, you're right. It didn't break all the way through. That's a hell of a ladder.
It is. Give me the name of that brand. I want that type of ladder.
And you're right, Steven. That spotlight on the belt is fierce. Like, I don't know if they've ever done that before.
I know, it is fierce.
Very heavenly, as you said. And here come the edge heads.
It is very heavenly.
Here comes Hawkins and Ryder. Undertaker looks like he's going to win the match. So the edge heads are into
Hawkins and Ryder looking unrecognizable from
No, they
now.
look like they're two fetuses compared to how we know them now. And they're setting up tables here left and right. Undertaker grabbing his knee. Oh, they're just beating him down while Edge takes a rest. Very rare to see Brian Myers in like trunks. He's usually a pants guy.
Like literally unrecognizable from when they are now.
They're showing a replay of Taker choke slamming Edge through that table and the tape that or the chair. I mean, the
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 table,
ladder,
the chair, the
the
ladder.
ladder, the ladder. I mean, you're
You'll
right.
get it eventually. You'll get it eventually.
The ladder gave way, but it did not break. And Hawkins and Ryder have made a table sandwich out of it. Undertaker. He's on one table with another table above him, and they are going to go through the top rope and try to put him through it.
He is the
Oh,
cream filling for the Oreo.
there we go.
Oh, low
Oh,
blow.
Taker choke slams Ryder through one table outside.
That's Hawkins.
Oh, it was Hawkins because he's wearing the bikini briefs, isn't he? Now Ryder's going to take his bump.
Oh, I already got a cup shot, so we'll see what else he can get. Oh,
Oof.
chokes him through the other table.
Man, that table that they were trying to put Undertaker through, that saggy table. It looks like me on a Friday night. That's me on that table looks like hell. On a spear by Edge throws Undertaker off the apron to the outside. This match is everywhere. It's not terrible though.
No, nothing with edges.
Again, this is another reason that we talk about doing this watch along. I mean, if anybody's listening, for them, but also for us, because there'd be no occasion that I would probably turn this on a Friday night just chilling.
Absolutely not.
So Edge is going to set up the table sandwich again under the saggy table, me on a Friday night.
Oh my God.
We're going to try to do something with this thing in the corner. I don't know what it is.
Am I taking you away from your Friday night festivities?
If you mean trying to survive until I get rid of the kids so I can go to sleep, then probably. No, I'd much rather be doing this. I'm the one who asked for Friday.
That's true.
Then I can tell all my friends that I did do something on Friday.
That's true. Especially as we get older.
Yeah. Edge is going for the belt, but the Undertaker's grabbing his feet. Oh, we're going to do a Taker climbing up the ladder, going to do a last ride power bomb through the table sandwich, and finally that saggy ass table got put out of its misery.
Finally, it's out of its misery. The crowd is on their feet.
They want the Undertaker to win it. And I think by now, by 2008, I know enough as a Taker fan to realize he's a better chaser than a champion, and he don't get the belt very often. And if he does, it's for 5 seconds. So here he goes, going for the belt. He's already destroyed the Edge heads. There's nobody left to save Edge. Edge is dead. Oh, and here comes Bam Neely and Chavo Guerrero.
I was just gonna say, who's that guy's name? Bam Neely.
Bam Neely is Chavo Guerrero's bodyguard. Chavo Guerrero himself is a lackey for Edge, and so the lackey has his own lackey. He's got a sub lackey, and it's Bam
The
Neely.
lackey has his own lackey. He's got a sub lackey. That's going in the description.
It is, a missed concerto. This is now 5-on-1 for La Familia.
Oh, that was not even a concerto. Chavo got the worst end of that.
Taker just mowed them down with chair shots to the head. He has now taken out 5 people. Just let the man get his belt.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he's up there. You saw the light.
Yeah, he is. he's the one shining it down.
It's so they know where to climb. Undertaker sets up this ladder. Yeah, it's
the
way
ladder
off center.
far.
What the hell is he doing? And there's Edge to push the ladder over. Taker flies off the ladder over the top rope and through the cradle of 4 tables that they had set up earlier in the evening. Taker almost didn't hit. He almost cleared the tables. That was almost bad news.
Almost bad news.
Yeah.
He should have pushed it just a little bit closer to the belt.
Right. What was he doing? He was like 3 feet off of the center of the ring.
The whole crowd's demeanor just died.
Right. They're hoping the Undertaker somehow sits up, but
it's like WrestleMania 30 all over again.
Right. Did you so quick as Edge climbs the ladder here to inevitably grab the belt? Who did you watch WrestleMania 30 with, and how did you react live to that?
Oh my God. I watched it with my parents.
Okay.
And there was expletives.
Yeah, I watched it with a group of friends here in Minnesota, and I cut my own promo about how
I cut my own promo.
This is all we had. As Taker fans, we don't have movies like The Rock. We don't have 16 titles like Ric Flair. This is all we had, and they took it from us. I was unhappy. And you couldn't.
Oh yeah.
And then after I cut my little promo, I didn't really talk the rest of the night. I was so pissed. It was not good times.
I was like, he's gonna kick out. He's gonna kick out, and then he didn't kick out. I was like, what the fuck?
Right. What was that?
Oh yeah, there was multiple expletives, and I don't think I finished the show. I think I just went into my room and I was like, fuck this.
Right. There's nothing else to see here.
Nope, there was nothing else to see.
So Edge wins. He climbs the ladder with ease and wins the ruby red big gold belt that the Undertaker.
Everybody is dead. They're dumbfounded. They're like, what the hell is this? Except the woman in the front there, the blonde. She's
really excited. Yeah,
so excited.
She likes Edge's Girl Scout cookie body. She likes it.
Oh my God.
There's the entire La Familia for him on the ramp. It took 5 guys, like the restaurant. It took 5 guys.
It took 5 guys,
like the restaurant, to beat the Undertaker. So I did some looking. Bam Neely, he would last an entire 9 months in the WWE. 9 months in the WWE.
9 months
before being released. We all know where Hawkins and Ryder ended up. They're doing okay. And Edge, he holds this title for a few weeks, I think 9 weeks. I think he holds it till eventually he loses it to the Money in the Bank cash-in CM Punk. And as we know, Undertaker and Edge are going to SummerSlam. Well, Undertaker is banned from the WWE forever. Or for 2 months. Your choice. And Taker and Edge do go on to SummerSlam in August here, 2 months later. And Vicky, who's coming out right now to make out with Edge, Vicky finds out that Edge is cheating on her with Alicia Fox, the wedding planner.
Oh, scandalous.
Yes, scandalous. So she actually brings the Undertaker back and reinstates him, and she signs the Hell in a Cell match for Edge as punishment at SummerSlam, and that's how we get to our next match eventually. But first, toy-wise. What do you think about toys for this guy? Now, I grabbed just your basic standard 2000, the aughts Undertaker.
Yeah.
The Return of the Dead Man, basic Undertaker, and of course with the World Heavyweight Championship to represent this match. But I was thinking the Maximum Aggression, not Maximum Sweat, Maximum Aggression Series 2 has that classic 2008 Undertaker look. And more importantly, it has the purple demons on the figure. And I don't know how many figures have that purple demon, but I really, really like it because it reminds me of Undertaker's 95, 96 purple accent. So it's kind of a throwback to that in my eyes. And if I'm not mistaken, the championship showdown with Batista that I have arriving tomorrow, allegedly, I think he has
Yes.
Purple Demons on there, if I'm
Uh,
not mistaken. So that might be a good one to be able to plug in. I wish I could display it, but it's still coming in the mail. But I think that one has Purple Demons. So that's something to watch out for. I kind of like the Purple Demons.
yeah, he does have the Purple Demons. Basic Series 3, I believe, has the Purple Demons from Mattel. Basic Series 3. Um, Jack's Ruthless Aggression, some series has the Purple Demon. So if you're looking for a Purple Demon Undertaker, your best
There's a
bet
couple.
is either a Jack's Ruthless Aggression figure. I think it's the later ones. Um, the Battle Pack Championship Showdown with Batista, or Basic Series 3 from Mattel.
That must have been something he wore in '08 and '09 because this is '08 obviously that we just watched, and then the
Yep.
championship showdown is representing his feud with Batista in '09. So that must have been a thing that he wore quite a bit during that time.
Yeah. And like you
Nice.
said, Undertaker has now been banned from the WWE, which lasts 2 months.
That
Um,
is that is forever in wrestling. I
it
mean,
is
to be
forever.
fair. Yeah.
However, he did participate in all of the SmackDown house shows leading up to SummerSlam.
Did he really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Where Vicky would come out at the beginning of each episode saying that she has allowed The Undertaker to finish a retirement tour.
Nice.
So it
I
was
didn't know
on,
that.
so it was her own, out of the goodness of her heart, she allowed him to fight that night.
You're doing some like Conrad Thompson research on me. That's
Right?
you're right. Wow.
So the
Maybe
ominous
that
fade to black here as we end the pay-per-view is a nice send-off for the Undertaker until we see him in 2 months.
right. Right.
Yeah.
It's like classic wrestling where a guy gets maybe hit by a car or some otherwise injured and he's in traction and he's never going to wrestle again until 2 months later when he's ready to go. That's classic wrestling, you
It
know?
is. I mean, look at Stone Cold.
Right.
Rikishi did it for The Rock.
He did it for The Rock. He did it for the people.
Yeah, he did it for The Rock. He did it for the people.
So are you ready to go on to Undertaker's literally his next match, which is our next match, which is SummerSlam 2008?
I am ready for the SummerSlam 2008.
The SummerSlam. So the looks like we are on, if you're queuing it up, this is, by the way, for those scoring at home, season 21, episode 1 of SummerSlam,
Oh,
which you can actually find in the WWE section, which makes sense, unlike One
well,
Night
I would
Stand.
hope you can find in the WWE section.
Right. 2 hours, 8 minutes, 24 seconds. We'll get you to the bell. 2 hours, 8 minutes, 24 seconds. This is in Indianapolis, Indiana. So this is the last. I looked it up. I did my own Conrad research.
Ooh,
This is the last Midwest SummerSlam until this year's SummerSlam in Detroit.
ooh.
So it's been 15 years since we've had.
It's been 84 years.
Been 84 years since we've had a Midwest SummerSlam. And I looked it up too. I was kind of curious. Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. We've had some Hell in a Cells at WrestleMania. We had a Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania this year, just a couple weeks ago. How many Hell in a Cells have there been at SummerSlam? I looked it up. There has been one Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. It is this match against
Wow,
Edge. They have not had one since, nor did they have one before. I think that's kind of crazy.
that is crazy.
Yeah, and being, that SummerSlam allegedly, I guess you could make an argument with the Rumble being the second biggest event of the year. Hell in a Cell is one of their biggest gimmick matches. You would think
Mm-hmm.
for sure they've paired those up before, but it's only happened one time. And as we know, this is a blow off of a year-long feud with Edge. And this is what we talk about. Hell in a Cell, stuff like that matters when it matters. It
Yeah.
matters when it matters. So it matters that Edge and Undertaker are blowing off a 1-year feud, their 5th or 6th pay-per-view match. This is when you have Hell in a Cell, not just because it's October. So this is when the Hell in a Cell matters. And as we saw, Undertaker was banned. He lost that title match to Edge until Vicky reinstates him because Edge has been a bad boy and he's been making out with Alicia Fox before she was Alicia Fox, I guess.
She was just a lonely wedding planner.
Yes, and Edge cuts a promo with Mick Foley, and he asked Mick Foley to get in the ring, and he asked Mick Foley like, "Hey, you're the famous Hell in a Cell guy. Give me some pointers. Help me. What can I do to beat the Undertaker at his own game?"
Only if you put me out of my commentary misery.
Right, right. And Mick Foley says he can't help him, but the only person that can help Edge is Ruthless Edge, is to be the old Ruthless Edge that he's been in
He
the
needs
past.
the old Stone Cold.
He needs to be the old Stone Cold. Yeah.
He
Give
needs
me a
the old Stone Cold.
give me a stunner, damn it. So Ruthless Edge destroys Mick Foley in the ring after that promo, and then he goes on to destroy Chavo, and he turns on Vicky. He doesn't turn on Vicky. He turns on her. A different podcast completely. I don't know what he did to turn on Vicky, but he turned on Vicky by flipping her wheelchair. And because he said that he's going to be ruthless, this is how he's going to beat the Undertaker. And he says if he's going to hell, Undertaker's coming with him.
Hmm. Yep. He sent Mick Foley packing, I think, all the way to TNA.
Yeah, yeah, because he was sick of Vince's stuff in the earpiece. He was sick of it. So no, thank you. So he went to TNA. You're right.
Yeah. And he needs the old Edge back, the old Stone Cold.
Give me a concerto, damn it.
So we are here at 2 hours, 8 minutes, 24 seconds. As you said, the 21st season, episode 1 of SummerSlam 2008. I'm all queued up. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Perfect. So we shall commence in 3, 2, 1, play.
There's the bell. Undertaker wearing these are weird pants, Steven. You tell me what you think. This is a red skull with horns.
Yes.
I don't know that I've seen those before. Or I guess ever again after this match. I don't know. This might have been a one and done.
Could have been a one and done. I mean, the red mixes well with the Edge. We're also wearing red, so we are matching.
Do you think they coordinate? Do you think wrestlers coordinate like, hey, I'm going to wear my red and black. You wear your red and black. Or don't wear red and black because I am wearing red and black. Do you think they do that?
I would think so.
I mean, sometimes I think it makes sense.
Especially for big matches.
Right.
So definitely, I like the coordination. And of course, it is hell in a cell, so you can't go wrong with red.
Right. The horned demon. JR says that Edge is going to hell, but it looks like he's going to enjoy the trip. So that's what JR says.
Oh, thank you, JR.
This is JR and Taz on commentary with Scott Armstrong as the referee. They're kind of selling it a lot like Shawn Michaels. Going back to 97, the original Hell in a Cell, they're selling it like Edge has no chance. This is the Undertaker's ball game. This is his domain. And sure enough, they're starting the match and Edge is just getting destroyed here on the outside, getting slammed into the side of the cell. Undertaker going through all of his kicks and punches because he's the best pure striker in the game.
Of course he is.
Right. Oh, and some headbutts. That's a match. That's a move I want to know. I want to know how they kayfabe headbutts. Like, how do you just did 3 or 4 successive headbutts at very high speed. How do you know when to put the brakes on without actually ramming the guy in the head with your head? I don't know how you do that.
Talent.
I guess so.
Timing.
Long hair getting in the way.
Ability to feel the other person's hair before his scalp.
Right. Edge is just getting thrown into the stairs now. I mean, just no offense. You're just thinking, like, could this be a squash? Like Undertaker, Kurt Angle, fully loaded 2000? Like he's just going to kill the guy?
We can only hope.
Right.
Edge has had it coming.
I was actually nervous during that Kurt Angle squash match in 2000 because I thought, man, he picked Kurt Angle up 1, 2, and he picked him up. And I said, no, don't ever do that. You pick him up, something's going to happen, and Kurt Angle's going to end up winning this match.
It's true.
They show La Familia watching from the locker room. Vicky's in her wheelchair. They don't really tip their hand on who they're rooting for here. They kind of hate the Undertaker, but Edge is pissed off Vicky, so
I like how Vicky was not in the wheelchair just last time at Over the Edge or One Night Stand.
right.
But here now, all of a sudden, she's in a wheelchair again.
All right. Well, she gets gout. You don't know.
She gets gout.
Right. Vicky gets gout anytime she eats
Much like Henry VIII.
right.
I just get gout.
Yeah. It's a flare up. It's a flare up.
It's a result of good living.
Undertaker's so he's grabbed the steel steps and he's setting him up in the corner here inside the ring. But usually if you're the guy who set it up, you're usually the guy that eats it eventually. But Undertaker's going to attempt to snake eyes him into the stairs. But I think Edge catches himself because then he quickly gives Undertaker an elbow to reverse everything and get control. And then Undertaker gets thrown into the steps. See, whoever sets it up eats it.
Oh, yeah, of course, naturally.
And a drop kick into the Undertaker, who's got the steps behind him. And a spear now into the stairs. So Taker got to kind of own the show early, but now Edge is getting his turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're already going for the tables. I'm gonna count that as he didn't hit that snake eyes because I think Edge caught himself.
Just barely.
Right. I can remember 2008 feeling like this is gonna be their blow off match. So I was pretty confident here that the Undertaker was gonna win, and it wasn't for a title, so I was pretty confident.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no
Hell in the Cell. He just came back for being banned.
right.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Undertaker getting hit with a regular clothesline. Nothing like the Hell in the Cell. They've got the stairs in there. They've got a couple tables out, and Edge hits him with a regular ass clothesline.
Just a regular ass clothesline.
Like, this is crazy. Okay. Oh, Edge is doing his dirty work again. We've got another table sandwich set up outside the ring.
Wow. Remember, whoever sets them up eats it.
Yeah, that would tell me Edge is going through that later. We'll see. Undertaker's gonna try right now with a choke slam. Oh, but he's gonna get blocked. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last match of the night, as a Hell in a Cell should be, I suppose.
Oh, of course.
Oh, here's a chair. So we're taking this Hell in a Cell match. Edge is smart. He's making the Hell in a Cell match the TLC match because that's what he's good at. We've got some tables. We've got some chairs.
We'll have some ladders.
Yeah. Well, and if we're doing that again, he's got a C already. He just hit him with a chair in the throat. So Edge has a C.
No, but you can't go for a pinfall until you hit the horse.
Right. Right.
Oh, here's the T again.
The table. Another table. So there's the two set up on the outside, and now there's one in the ring. More tables than wrestlers. Again, if tables were smart, they could overtake the world.
It's true.
Yes.
I'm surprised what is keeping the spiders from doing so.
It's springtime in Minnesota, so in this very basement, I've seen quite a few because I work down here. Steven, are you a tissue guy when you see, now you're down there in Florida, so your spiders are bigger than Buicks, right? So you got some pretty big spiders. Are you a tissue guy or are you a vacuum guy?
Toilet paper guy so I can flush them.
Yeah, definitely. And I used to be a vacuum guy, but then my dad said something to me. He's like, what if you vacuum? What if it's a pregnant spider and you vacuum it into your vacuum and then it has your babies in the vacuum? And I'm like, okay,
Oh,
I'm a toilet paper man. Toilet paper
oh
man.
my God. What if it's a pregnant spider?
Yep. No, nah. I have to see that thing flush and I want to watch it go down the drain now.
At least with the toilet paper, you can hear it. You can crunch it.
Right.
So all the babies are dead.
Right. That's right. I've made a deal with the spiders at my house. I know they're there, but if you live inside the walls and you don't show yourself, we'll be just fine. You show yourself, you're going down the drain.
Oh my God.
Oh, CTE chair shot. Undertaker, no effort to get his hands up. Crazy town. Steven, don't be getting sick on me again. I know you were just sick a few weeks ago and now you're coughing a little
Was.
bit. I got to get you to SummerSlam. Don't be getting sick on me.
The cough never went away yet. So,
Oh.
yay.
Well, what's your weather like over there? You got to be, what is it? It's April, so what is it? 85?
Yeah. So it could be allergies.
Yeah, I bet.
Just like somebody else in my work. They never had allergies until they moved to Florida. I feel
Great.
like I'm in the same boat.
Edge dives off the ladder and like surfboards a chair into the Undertaker's chest through a table. What a crazy move. But he did that to Mick Foley when he was kicking Mick Foley's ass in the build up to this
Oh
match.
no, he's sending the Undertaker to TNA next.
Yeah, Undertaker's going to go to TNA. Edge also shouted, I understand, as he dove off. Like he's saying, I understand. I've got to be the ruthless Edge. So this is what I have to do to beat this guy. Big ups to Scott Armstrong, the referee. I think he makes it the whole time. I'm like, if you are a referee of us, there is no way in hell you are making it the full 30 minutes without getting bumped. And I think he makes it. Two more chairs. We should have done a weapon count at the beginning of the last match.
Should have.
This is crazy town here. We're going to go for a concerto. Oh, and the Undertaker sits up.
I mean, naturally.
And Edge makes the mistake of trying to outslug the Undertaker, which is just not going to happen.
No, not the best pure striker.
No. There we go. Big boot, and Edge dives into the outside wall of the cell. Get a nice thong shot of Edge there. He looks a little bit like Lita, 1998.
Well, he learned from the best.
Yes. It's a throwback to their time together.
Of course.
Oh, stairs. Undertaker just runs over Edge with stairs right in the side of the head. This is our first Hell in a Cell match. I know, I think Casket has probably got the most matches that we're going to have to cover. And then Hell in a Cell is second. I mean, they're close. And we've done a Casket match or two by happenstance. And this is our first Hell in the Cell that we're doing just because it's an Edge match and we might as well pair them together.
Might as well.
Yeah, I don't know. That's like Hell in a Cell might be 6 months on its own. Oh, Edge uses the stairs on the outside as a catapult and he jumps
Oh,
off of them to give a spear through the side of the Hell in the Cell wall. Just like Stone Cold and I think Vince, right? At what was that? St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Like the whole side of the cage opened up.
Yeah, much like the video games where you just bust
Oh yeah.
through the wall.
Boom. Britney
Or
Spears
the
right
or the
there.
Jack's Hell in the Cell playset we can get at your local Toys R Us.
Yeah. We bought my son for his birthday. He's gonna be 5 in June.
Whoa.
And he wants the Wreckin' Cage set that's like $50 at Target. He wants 2 of them actually. Can you believe this kid has the audacity to ask for 2?
The audacity to ask for two?
He wants to do War Games. War Games Survivor Series is like his favorite pay-per-view, and you need two rings with a cage.
Wow.
So we're like, how about you? He doesn't know this yet, but he's gonna get 1 ring with a cage. Let's start with that.
The audacity.
Yeah, I want 2. Why do you need 2? I need to do War Games. Okay, get out of here. Get a job.
Get a job.
Right.
Get your 5-year-old ass to work.
Right. Taker remove, or he's got a monitor from the broadcast booth, and he just tried to mow Edge over
Ooh.
with it. Edge ducked though. Oh, and Edge uses the other monitor and hits Undertaker in the head. That would be an iPad shot today. It wouldn't hurt as much.
No, it wouldn't hurt as much.
Oh, he hit him again. He hit him a second time. Taker did get the hand up on that one. That's a smart move. Smart move.
Oh yeah, smart move.
Edge is now on the, I don't know, the American announce table, and he just runs over. Oh, it's SmackDown to Raw. So he runs from the SmackDown announce table over to the Raw table, and he spears the Undertaker again. Now they're kind of spooning as they lay there. It looks like me and my wife at 3 a.m. They're kind of spooning. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's not actually true. My wife and I face just naturally, we face the other way. Like I want to lay this way. She wants to. So as any married couple, we actually face away from each other, if you want to be perfectly honest.
Oh, okay.
No cuddling at my house.
How'd the baby happen? I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Immaculate. I don't know.
I guess so.
Undertaker's forearm is bleeding again. That forearm, that right forearm's got to be the unluckiest forearm ever. Because isn't
Literally,
it
it bled in the last match. It's bleeding here.
boneyard?
Boneyard.
Yeah.
It's now has being stuck to a piece of paper.
I love when the King mails it in. King Jerry Lawler mailing it in on his wardrobe. He didn't wear like the
Just
the King
mailing it
coat.
in.
He's wearing a t-shirt with a crown on it. He doesn't even care. Undertaker's got control here. What's he going to do with Edge? I think they're going to go back inside the Hell in a Cell. No jumping off the cell today.
Yeah, Lillian Garcia, Justin Roberts, Matt Striker.
All right, I can see all of them there. Oh, Edge wastes no time and runs over the Undertaker with a ladder. Has Edge used a table? I think he did. I think he did TLC again. There's La Familia watching one more time. What the hell could he be looking for under the ring now? Oh, he brings out the camcorder, like the 1995 over the shoulder WWE camcorder. and he nails the Undertaker with it. And this is shades of what started this feud. Remember Edge
Survivor
popped him.
Series.
Yeah, Survivor Series 07. He popped him in the head with it and cost him the belt. And here we are a year later.
Crazy.
Oh, and he kicks out. Undertaker kicks out at 2. Is he going to go for another spear? There should be a 5 spear limit. Oh, and it's going to get reversed into a choke slam.
I mean, as it should.
Right, because there's a 5 spear limit. Taker's going to go for the win here off a choke slam. Nope. So we've done the spear. We've done the choke slam. We're kind of circling the drain with our specials. Oh, last ride. Going for a last ride. Oh. And he hits him in the coin purse. And now Edge has got momentum again.
Of course he does.
Oh, Edge is going to go for his Impaler DDT. Another huge move. But this is a year-long feud. You know that can't be it. No, 2. And I think, Steven, is this the last time they hook up? I don't think they ever cross paths again.
Ooh.
I don't think so.
That's right.
Wow.
Crazy, huh?
I mean, pretty soon. I mean, we're within 2 years of Undertaker going to annual, once a year.
Yeah, 3 years until Edge retires.
Right. That's true. He's gone for a long time too. So yeah, I think this is it.
Uh-oh, looking at those tables.
Oh, we're gonna do a last ride over the top rope onto the tables on the outside.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and another spear.
I thought there was a 5 spear limit.
We are over the legal limit on spears.
Literally.
I mean, what is left? Oh, I see a Triple H spot coming.
He is going toe to toe with the best pure striker in the game.
Going for the 10 punch, and we're going to reverse that into the last ride power bomb.
There we go.
Could be the ball game.
Just missing the ladder.
I was so disappointed in that. When talking Taker, we did the WrestleMania 28 end of an era Hell in a Cell. And I was so disappointed. There was no 10 punch into the last ride. That's like a standard.
Callback to the WrestleMania 17.
Right. That's like a Triple H Undertaker standard. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, the whole match was a failure. It was just
chalk it up to like one of the worst matches ever.
Right. Throw it out.
Burn it with fire. Undertaker's rearranging the furniture and just throwing it around.
Right. He's not doing anything. Well, we've done everything but the tombstone, right? It's the only thing we haven't done is the tombstone. What else is left?
I mean, it's the only thing left to put him away. Oh,
almost like was that a sling blade that he did onto the stairs?
Oh, yeah.
So Edge has got control again. Undertaker, I think, was trying to tombstone Edge on the steps inside the ring, and Edge reversed it into almost like a sling blade. Hooked one leg, but he should have hooked two legs. That's where
Should
he
have hooked
veered.
both.
Yeah,
That was Edge's mistake.
right.
If he wants to take a look back and say, hey, where did I go wrong in SummerSlam 08? Should have hooked both legs.
Gorilla Monsoon would always say, when I watched wrestling superstars on Saturday morning, he would always say, you got to hook both legs.
And Gorilla Monsoon is very wise.
He's won a lot of matches. He's also a big guy, but
Top tier commentator.
he was.
Top tier.
Oh, Edge is getting cute. Edge is going to go for the old school.
Yes.
You don't see a lot of guys trying this. JR just called it sacrilege that somebody else was trying the old school.
Sacrilege.
I'd have to agree.
But he was cut down fast.
He was. And we are going to go through choke slam off the top through the two tables that have been set up on the outside. So you're right. Edge set it up and he ate
it was about time they went through that.
Oh, the straps are coming down.
Undertaker means business now.
Oof.
He's got to get himself out of all that debris.
Right. There's no way to get him out of there. Undertaker's going to try to spear him. Not bad, right? For a 6'10", 328-pound guy, and he's just speared Edge. Not horrible.
No. And I like this whole I like this whole succession of giving Edge everything back that Undertaker got.
That's true. So we're going to put him through the two tables like that was the callback to the last match. Then the spear, however many times he's used that before. Now we're going to hit him with the camcorder to pay him back for Survivor Series 2007.
Oh.
Now we're going to bust out the chairs and we're going to do a concerto. He don't even need Christian. He'll just do it on his, he'll just do it himself.
You don't even need Christian.
No, we don't even care. We're going to do it our damn self. Give me two chairs. I'll do it. And Edge is not moving. Concerto. And he's got a cut on his back from the concerto. I'm not really sure how that happened, but ouch. And last but not least,
just put him out of his misery.
Tombstone City. And the Undertaker wins the blow off to the feud.
Yes.
Well, surely after you win a 1-year feud with one of the hottest acts in wrestling, surely you're on to bigger and better things. That's going to catapult you, maybe even back into the title scene. You don't know.
Yeah.
The Undertaker, it's sky's the limit for the Undertaker here and going into the fall of 08 as he feuds with
the Big Show.
The Big Show.
But not just the Big Show. Big Show and Vicky Guerrero.
Yeah, La Familia's there clapping. They just showed La Familia clapping for the Undertaker like they were rooting for him all along. But Undertaker's next feud is with La Familia and the Big Show. So Undertaker does not reciprocate their feelings. And I think that turns the feud back up.
Oh.
Because they forgive him, but he doesn't forgive Vicky.
Remember, he does not forgive and he does not forget.
That's right.
And as we see these closing moments and see what Undertaker really has in store for Edge in Hell in the Cell, thoughts?
I mean, I think the Hell in a Cell was overall better than One Night Stand,
Oh yeah,
but they were both damn good. I didn't hate either match.
yeah,
They had a lot of I don't want to say overbooked. They had a lot of weapons and run-ins going on, but I also keep in mind this is the end of a 1 year feud. So, and
yeah.
Undertaker just saw Edge moving on the Titantron as he was leaving. He was going to do his little gimmick where he gives the one fist in the air, looking away from the camera, and he saw Edge moving, and that was not going to do. So the Undertaker's
That's
back.
Undertaker's back. And speaking of figures, Mattel put out a SummerSlam Heritage Basic a couple years ago
Hmm.
of this Undertaker.
Did they really? So does he got the uh he's got the I don't know the horn devil thing on there?
Yep.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Does Edge have the thong sticking out of his pants?
I don't know if they made an Edge like this yet,
Oh, okay. Well,
but
there's so there's
I would very much appreciate a thong Edge action figure.
so there's meat on the bone still. We could do
Mhm.
a 2-pack, elite 2-pack.
Yep.
Uh
Edge
under,
with removable pants.
and
And
Undertaker.
Undertaker with pulled down straps.
Yeah, okay. Something for everybody here.
Yes, yes. So I would appreciate Mattel if they would listen to that. You know, throw in a ladder, a chair. You know, why not?
Sure. The camcorder, the big camera.
Camcorder, yeah. The first ref bump. There we go. He's down.
Undertaker's climbing. So Edge is on a ladder. Undertaker has climbed his own ladder. Edge is out on his feet. He's not responsive. I don't know how he's standing up. How do they gimmick this? Because they just wrestled on this mat 10 seconds ago, and now there's going to be a hole in the canvas, apparently,
I assume they're doing it now.
as the Undertaker does this thumb slash with the cuts to his Titantron video. He did say he was going to take Edge to hell.
Wow. Apparently, it's literally.
And he sets him up and he choke slams him off the top of the ladder, and Edge falls through the canvas all the way straight to hell. I think there's some flames that shoot up, is there not, eventually?
Don't give it all away yet. Hang on.
I don't remember fully.
You don't remember Foley?
I don't remember fully. No,
Oh,
Foley was in the last match. I remember him.
right.
No, he's in TNA. We don't acknowledge him anymore at this
That's
point.
right. He's in
Yeah.
TNA. Thanks to Edge.
So the Undertaker at One Night Stand, he gets banned forever or 2 months. Edge just
Or
got
2 months.
yeah, Edge just got choke slammed into the fiery abyss of hell, and he's back in 3 months because he
Oh,
comes
okay. 3 months. 3 months. You gotta have an extra month because you gotta crawl out of hell.
right. That's a long distance. He
Yeah. I mean, first you gotta bargain with the devil. And then after you get through that, then you gotta cross the river Styx, and then you gotta crawl out of the actual depths of hell. So, you know, you give him a break here.
Yeah, he comes back at Survivor Series because they are looking for a replacement for Jeff Hardy in the WWE title triple threat. And he comes back to replace Jeff Hardy, and he wins
Naturally.
it. And he wins it. He wins the belt on the very same night he comes back, and that starts
Ah,
a feud with Jeff Hardy after that. So he lands on his feet after visiting Hell.
natural edge.
Right. And as we said, Undertaker's off to fight the Big Show. So, like, who won this feud? Who really won the
Yeah,
feud?
who really won this feud?
And I even wrote on here, there's no toy with the skull horned demon, is there? And apparently
Yes,
you
there
corrected
is.
me. That's awesome. I didn't know that. And I did write on here, anybody's looking, not that you can read it, need SummerSlam 2-pack with Lita Thong Edge. Right there in the notes. So there it is.
Very good.
That was good. I mean that feud with Edge. I mean, I think Edge was already a made man. I mean, he was already a multi-time world champion. He was already a main eventer. Like I said, he made that leap in late 05, early 06 that I never thought he was going to make. I kind of had some doubts when I was a kid, but by 08, he's definitely a main event player. But I think this feud kind of helped him even more. I kind of like, man, he took it to the Undertaker for a year, and kind of like it reminded me a little bit of the Randy Orton feud. I mean, it really did a lot for him. And Undertaker is, I don't care what anybody says, Undertaker is very unselfish. Gives Orton and Edge a lot of offense throughout that match, both matches, and the whole entire feud, giving them some wins. I think he made the young kids look pretty good.
Yeah, and a nice little thing that ties all of his um three best rivalries in the later path together is Randy Orton, Batista, and Edge all ended in a Hell in a Cell match.
Neat. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Defeat Randy Orton in Armageddon, is defeated by Batista at Survivor Series, and defeats Edge at SummerSlam.
So 2-1, better record than I thought.
Yeah. All three rivalries end in a Hell in a Cell.
Nice.
Right? Isn't that a nice little thing that ties them all together?
Nice. And I'm sure, well, we got plenty of Hell in a Cells to cover. We'll be covering them all.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't even know how many was he even in? 15? I don't even know.
At least.
A lot.
Possibly 18.
A lot.
Well, should we do a live search here?
Okay.
Let us see how many Hell in the Cell matches Undertaker was in.
I don't think his record is favorable. And not that we have to go into his record, but I don't think it's favorable. Hell in a Cells, I'm showing just briefly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But that's just on cage match, 14. There may be some more if you dig.
Yep, 14 appearances.
I am including, I'm especially psyched for the Hell in a Cell tag team match, Kane and Mankind versus Steve Austin and The Undertaker.
The Undertaker has been involved in the most Hell in the Cell matches, competing in 14, and having the most victories at 8.
Really? I wouldn't have guessed that.
So he's
8-6.
8-6.
Wow. That's like when Alex from Talking Taker dug up the numbers for Austin and Undertaker. Like, kid Randy remembers Undertaker seemingly getting his ass whipped by red hot face Austin every week forever. But apparently when he broke it down, I forget what it was. It was like 9-7 or something. I'm like, that is crazy. It was that close. It didn't feel that close.
Didn't feel that close.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Undertaker was always, especially at that time as a heel, he always laid down for whoever was the flavor of the month, Austin.
But it's amazing what the ones you remember him beating him, like the Cold Day in Hell, he defeats them.
Yeah.
Over the Edge,
Yep.
Backlash 02. It's amazing. Like some things actually stick out of him actually defeating Austin.
Right. Backlash 02 was supposed to be that's the one that got him the #1 contendership for Judgment Day, right? To have maybe the worst the worst title match ever against Hulk Hogan.
Well, it is against Hogan.
Right.
Okay, so before we wrap up this, anything else to tie these things together? Any other notes? Anything you wish to discuss?
No, that was it, sir. That's it. Great 2 matches. It was fun edging with you tonight.
Ah, I agree. We should do this again sometime.
Maybe we'll do it again in a month. Well, I don't know what our topic is, but we'll figure it out by then.
Yes, we will figure out our topic then. Maybe another Hell in the Cell. We'll see how we're feeling next month.
Yeah, well, so we'll do what we'll eventually have to talk about is we're going to record. I think we're going to do one live, maybe with Alex Dorio if he wants to participate, when we're all together at the SummerSlam in Detroit. We'll have to figure out what we want to cover for that show. But is that going to be? Do you think that'll be our July show and just postpone it to August 5th, or do you think we'll just record August early?
Record August early.
I agree. I really do. I mean, you run the show here, but I agree. Not for what it's worth.
Well, we shall meet again next month. And until then, follow Randy on Twitter at Pokey's Little Dog, where you'll find everything from treadmill of his favorite horror fit picks, Undertaker, and basically everything else in between. You get a little bit of everything on Randy's Twitter.
Yeah, well, I talk about all my horror movies. I can talk about how much I hate arachnophobia. It'll be
Yeah,
great.
right? And you can follow me on Instagram at Collecting Dead Man and Twitter at Collect Up Dead. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube video and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you will be back next time, same taker channel. So we keep on rolling, baby. As always, Randy, thank you so much. And I can't wait until next time where I get to see your championship showdown, Undertaker 2-pack, and possibly the greatest hits.
Greatest hits #2, I guess. Is that what it is? Can't
I
wait.
wonder if he's going to be in every series of the greatest hits.
Now that would be the greatest of greatest hits.
Literally.
Yes.
Can you imagine? He's just a constant in the greatest hits line.
And like all these Undertakers are coming with belts. Like we got a World Heavyweight Championship with Championship Showdown Undertaker. You've got the tag team title belt coming with this greatest hits #2 because it's like the
And yet they forget to give him one in the Legends.
right the winged eagle. It doesn't appear like he's gonna. I have a don't worry. I have an eBay tickler for a winged eagle. Yes, got to get me one of them for the summer.
Well, if you don't find it, I'm sure I have one here that I can gift you.
Nice,
I'm
nice.
sure I have like probably a bin full of accessories I can find one in.
I've got one Jax one here because I have one of my
Oh,
Jax
you can't
figures.
have Jax on a
It's
Mattel.
got to be Mattel, right? It's got to
Gotta
be.
be Mattel. It's not
Yeah.
gonna look right.
Nice. Well, if you do, bring it to SummerSlam.
I will bring it to the
The
SummerSlam
SummerSlam. Sorry. Yes,
because we'll probably find him hunting at that time.
that's true. Well, I don't know if you saw our text chain today. There is a Target and a Walmart within 2 miles of our Airbnb. Oh yeah.
I mean, are we even gonna be sleeping?
Right. Why bother?
Why bother?
We should
So
be fig hunting, I'm sure.
I'm sure we will be. And make sure we will be vlogging, I think,
Of course.
that trip. So make sure to tune in for that as well, Creatures of the Night. And until next month, I'll see you down the road of Death Valley.